Yeah, hi there. These comments are for Kenny. And today is March 20, and you just made a comment at my website, and I'm going to go ahead and take some time to answer your questions right now. Okay, so you said, I'm having my third TOEFL test in April 15th. I would say on April 15th. Usually if you say in April without the specific day, or on and then use the month and the day. So you said you had 74 and 75 last year. I had English classes from March to June in 2011, and then I started again now in March. I'd like to have a great grade in this TOEFL that I'm going to have. I'd like to know how you can help me to improve my skills in all four parts. Good question. Now, notice how in that last sentence I said how you can help me. So when you're using a noun clause, Kenny, you want to use what I call CSV, connector, subject, verb, word order, not question word order, like you did there. Okay, so you know what? You're going to an intensive English program, and you're also interested in using my service. My service will be a terrific supplement to your existing English program, and it'll be very, very specific to help you get to where you want to be. So first of all, let me talk about each section of the test, beginning with reading, and then I'll tell you how my 7-step system can help you. Number one, reading. Obviously, Kenny, with reading, there's 4 things you want to do. You need to practice reading extensively for a long period of time. Number 2, you need to build your vocabulary of both basic and college level words. Number 3, you need good TOEFL test taking skills and strategies for the reading section, and you also need to improve your reading speed. So specifically, my 7-step system, first of all, will help develop your vocabulary. Did you notice that the first step of my 7-step system is vocabulary? And in that step, you'll learn 1,700 basic and college level vocabulary words, right? I have matching exercises, I have listening exercises, I have reading exercises, I have dozens and dozens of quizzes to help you learn the words you're studying until they become part of your brain. And then you can use them in your writing and your speaking, and you can understand them during the listening and the reading parts of the test. So I think my reading section is very, very useful. And also the vocabulary section helps make the reading more powerful. Now, in the actual reading part of my course, one thing I do here to help you get better is I do have a series of video lessons which help you get used to the TOEFL IBT question types. You'll learn how to answer the questions, Kenny, and then you'll also learn where to find those answers in the reading passage. I'll even give you some sample reading passages, and you can see sample questions and how you would answer those kinds of questions. Now, the most important part, I think, Kenny, of my reading section is the speed reading test. I have 70 different speed reading tests designed to improve your reading speed from 100 to 350 words a minute. Just imagine, think about if you can read at 350 words a minute. What does that mean to you? Think about how quickly you can read a book, how quickly you can read a textbook, and those kinds of things. Think about how much easier the reading section of the TOEFL test will be if you can read faster with better comprehension. You're probably going to think with poor comprehension, right? But no, I can help you read faster with better comprehension, which is exactly what you want to do on the TOEFL test. Okay, secondly, listening. In my 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT, I have a listening section, and it has about 40 different listening practice tests where you can listen to the lecture, you can practice answering questions. Also, I have videos that help you learn how to listen, specifically how to take notes, how to organize those notes. Remember that during the the speaking and the writing sections, the integrated speaking and integrated writing sections of the test, you need to be a very good note taker. And you need to know how to organize those notes so you can effectively answer those integrated speaking and integrated writing tasks. So that's how my listening section will be able to help you. And now for the last two parts of the test, the speaking and the writing. So with speaking, again, Kenny, I have a series of skill building, listening, actually skill building, independent and integrated speaking lessons. And to help supplement the speaking, I also have a separate part of my course. It's called Speak Clearly. And in my Speak Clearly part of my 7-step system, I will help you with all pronunciation of all vowel, all consonant sounds. I also have dozens of videos to help you in all the important areas of pronunciation, including syllable division, grammatical word endings, word stress, thought groups, blending, intonation, right? I can help you in all of those areas. And what you'll do is, Kenny, is you'll take a pretest. And once you take a pretest, I will diagnose specifically what problems you're having, and I will recommend specific lessons to help improve your intelligibility of English. And if you can speak more clearly, guess what? When you're evaluated during your TOEFL speaking test, you'll score higher on the TOEFL test because delivery is one of the areas that the TOEFL IBT Human Rater uses to score your speaking tasks. It's difficult work, but if you're willing to work hard, I definitely can help improve. Excuse me. I can definitely help improve your pronunciation of American English. Excuse me, Kenny, I got something caught in my throat here. Okay, let's keep going with speaking. Now, in addition to the pronunciation part of my 7-step system, Kenny, I also have about 50 different speaking practice tests. Here's how it works. Each day you're part of my service, you'll go to my VoxyPop group and you'll complete a speaking practice test. It might be an independent practice test, it might be an integrated speaking practice test, but what you'll do is you'll watch a video that gives you your question that you need to answer. You go to my discussion group and you record your response. And then, either the same day or the next day, either I or one of my workers will listen to your practice test, evaluate it, score it, and even recommend lessons to help you get better. So day by day, you'll be completing practice tests and then getting feedback from us and getting some tips and some tricks to help you do better in terms of your delivery, your grammar, your language use, and also your topic development. So that's exactly how the speaking kind of part of my 7-step system works, and that's how I can help prepare you for the speaking section of the test. Okay, now let's talk about writing. Like the speaking section, my writing of my 7-step system also has a series of skill building lessons of independent and integrated skill building lessons to help you get used to how to organize and develop your writing tasks for the TOEFL IBT. And then when you're ready, I also have 10 independent writing practice tests and 10 integrated writing practice tests that you can complete directly at my website. And once you're done, you just send me a quick email, and then either I or one of my workers will read that practice test, we'll give it a score, and we'll also again recommend specific lessons that you can focus on to get better. Now, the speaking and the writing takes time. Now, which means that I may or may not be able to get you ready by April 15th, but I promise you I'll do my best. And you know you're ready when this happens. If you're scoring 5.0 or higher on my pronunciation pre-test or post-test, that means your pronunciation is very strong. You're ready to take the TOEFL. If you have a reading speed of about 300 to 350 words a minute with 80% comprehension, and you can find out about that at my website, I think you're ready. If you're scoring 80% or higher on my listening practice test, you're also ready to take the test. If you're scoring around 23 or 24 points on the writing section, you're ready. If you're scoring about 25 or 26 points on the speaking, you're also ready. You see what I'm saying? So you'll know when you're ready. As you're going through my 7-step system, you'll be getting feedback. You'll be getting either written feedback, you'll be getting audio feedback, like in this case, or you'll be getting video feedback, actually, like in this case. So you'll get more and more confidence as you keep working my system, and then one day you say, okay, I'm ready to take the TOEFL IBT. I think I can do well. You kind of see how it works? Anyway, thank you for contacting me. I'm glad to have your email here, and I'm glad you made a comment at my site, and I hope that you'll consider becoming one of my newest students of my 7-step system. Now, if you want to be one of my students, it's real easy to join my service. You just go to www.bettertoeflscores.com. You need to go there, click on subscribe now, and then you create your payment with PayPal. Once you make that payment, PayPal will notify me, and then I will send you an email containing your username, your password, and the link to give you access to over 330 lessons in 7 key areas.